Greetings, my beautiful lovelies. Hello, it's Emmy. Welcome back to my car. Today, I'm going to be tasting a food that I've never tasted before, and it is Jollibee. I am so excited about this. So if you don't know what Jollibee is a Filipino fast food chain that has relatively recently come to the U.S. And on the East Coast, they are harder to find than they are on the West Coast. So I'm located in Providence, Rhode Island, and the nearest one to me is New Jersey. So on this very frigid day, I believe it's about 22 degrees Fahrenheit outside. That's why I'm wearing my hat. I'm about to taste Jollibee for the very first time. I am so excited. And if you enjoyed these kind of car taste tests, be sure to check out the playlist where I taste some other fast food items. So let's go ahead and get started for the tasting. I am starving, and let's begin with this. This is the spaghetti combination. Yes, look at this. Dun, 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 dun. So Jollibee has fried chicken, and this is called the Chickenjoy, and this is the combination with the spaghetti. This is Filipino style spaghetti, which has cheese and bits of hot dog, and of course, pasta. This also comes with gravy, so I'm gonna have my chicken with that as well. All right, this is my first taste of Filipino style spaghetti. Itadakimasu. And the first thing I noticed is that it's significantly sweeter than spaghetti or pasta sauce that you would find here in the US. Also, there's not that distinctive kind of basil or oregano flavors in that. Mostly what I taste is really strong tomato flavors, sweetness, and kind of a smokiness that comes from the hot dog slices that are in there. The noodles taste just like regular pasta noodles. They do have a little bit of bite. I do appreciate that the noodles are not overcooked. And the flavor is very familiar, and it's not something that is going to blow you out of the water. It tastes like a jarred pasta sauce with a little bit of sweetness. All right, let's try the fried chicken. I am dying to taste this. I got a nice thigh piece, which is my favorite. Let's give this a bite. Here we go. The batter is very similar to, say, something like KFC. The flavor is completely different. This is much less spice. There's definitely not 11 herbs and spices in that. I'd say salt and pepper and some garlic powder, but the chicken is very well cooked, nice and juicy and moist and fresh. This is nice and piping hot. I don't feel like this has been sitting under lights for a long time, but let's try the gravy by itself. That tastes like your standard gravy. Like that, with a little bit of extra sweetness. Nice chicken base, a little bit of black and white pepper in there. Let's try it with the chicken. And that tastes like deep fried Thanksgiving dinner. I love the inclusion of the gravy. Now I want a side of mashed potatoes, but from my understanding, Jollibee serves their fried chicken with rice. Awesome combination. And let's try this next. And this is a Yum burger, but this is the Aloha Yum. Let me open this up for you. Very nicely wrapped in paper. We have a sesame bun, some, looks like a mayonnaise kind of sauce, a couple leaves of iceberg lettuce, a nice ring of pineapple, bacon, cheese, burger patty, and more sauce. Look at the size of that burger, it's huge. A little bit sweet, garlic, nice big crunch, but the patty reminds you a little bit of a burger patty that you might find in Japan. It seems to have some other things in it, a little bit of chopped onion. It's not just a beef patty, almost more like a kind of like meatloaf flavor to it. Very interesting combination of flavors. You've got the savory patty, and then you've got the smoky, crisp bacon in there, and then you get this huge punch of sweet pineapple. Texturally, the pineapple is a contrast because it's very moist and you bite through it, and then you've got the crunch of the lettuce, and then flavor-wise, it's huge too. It does taste like a slice of canned pineapple. Like the chicken, this also tastes very freshly prepared. Although I like the combination of sweet and savory, I'm not sure if I'm sold about the pineapple slice in my burger. Perhaps a lifetime of eating bacon, lettuce, tomato burgers have biased me through the years, but yeah, interesting, but I don't know if I'd go back to it. I also got a large Pepsi. It's not Coke, but it'll do. Next, I have another little box here. Yes, look at that. And this, they've rebranded as the Palabok Fiesta, which is the pancit. This has thin vermicelli noodles and some ground pork, a little bit of shrimp, hard-boiled eggs, and this luscious sauce. Oh my gosh, can't wait to taste this. It smells garlicky and delicious. All right, here we go. I like that. This is a flavor explosion. There are a lot of things going on here. You've got a little of that seafood flavor from the shrimp. You've got a little bit of pork in there that gives it a little textural bite and flavor. And then you've got these very softly cooked vermicelli noodles and this nice little crunch of breadcrumb on top. And a really nice, savory, garlic-filled sauce. Delicious. This is my favorite thing so far. And to finish things off, I'm going to have one of these. This is a peach mango pie. And based on the packaging and shape and size, reminiscent of something you might find at McDonald's, but instead of apple, this is peach mango. Oh my goodness, yes. Oh, here's the cute little pie. How stinking adorable is that? So cute, still nice and toasty. Let's give that a go. Here we go. Oh, good. And that's tasty. Nice, big crunch. As you can hear, not overly oily. Inside has peach and mango together. Just delicious. It's more like a chutney or jam in consistency, but not overly sweet and not too heavy in terms of being fried. Delicious. Great combination of fruit, peach and mango. Delicious. It makes me want to try a McDonald's apple pie. I haven't had one of those in years. Makes me want to try one of those to do a little taste comparison. I really love the crust of this. It's reminiscent of a pie because it's flaky, but it's deep fried, so it has that extra crispness. Scrumptious. All right, so that was my quick little taste of Jollibee, and overall, I found it delicious. I really love the pancit. I found that scrumptious. The spaghetti was very much like a typical spaghetti with a little extra sweetness. Nothing that was so fantastic, but I could see how that would be deeply rooted with nostalgic memories. But all in all, I had a very positive experience at Jollibee. The service was excellent, the wait was short, and it was relatively inexpensive. All that food cost me $20.80. I got lots of napkins, got all the utensils I needed. If you have a Jollibee around you, I would highly recommend it. Definitely get the pancit and get yourself one of those peach mango pies. Phenomenal. All right, thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I hope you guys learned something. Be sure to share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media, and I shall see you in my next one. Toodaloo. Take care. Bye.